Good day, hello, greetings, all the fans of this tank biathlon, 17th of August 2022, Alabina Army Proving Ground, the 10th anniversary tank biathlon of the 8th Army International Games is in full swing. Now, we are seeing more individual hits on this fine sunny day, providing for great visibility. Dear friends, dear fans, dear supporters, we are in for a real treat today, since the lists for this race include Belarus, China, Kyrgyzstan, and the unbroken, undefeated, the undisputed champions, Russian Federation. The second crews are taking the field today. A great number of fans is supporting their teams in the stands, and we're expecting some more thrilling actions. China, Belarus, Russia, and Kyrgyzstan, second cruise. So, friends, to start with, let us introduce the referees for this race. Every country appoints a separate referee. Kyrgyzstan, Lieutenant Colonel Rustam Sadikov, Russian Federation, Major Ilnur Sagdiev, Republic of Belarus, Major General Andrei Nekrashevich, and People's Republic of China, Lieutenant Colonel Yui Hun Zhen. 4 fire lines are marked for the 4 color-coded tanks. 4 crews are going to appear in this tank biathlon today. On the right flank is the tank color-coded green, the Republic of Kyrgyzstan. Tank commander, Lieutenant Azamat Zhaldashbekov. Gunner, Junior Sergeant Zhanubulat Eraliyev, and the driver, Sergeant Aziz Gapurjanov. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Republic of Kyrgyzstan. Color-coded red, Russian Federation. The tank commander introducing Lieutenant Marcel Akhtareyev, the gunner, Cadet Daniil Nikolaev, and the driver is Senior Sergeant Sergei Sinenko, Russian Federation. Please put your hands together. The third fire line is the yellow color-coded tank, Republic of Belarus. Introducing the tank commander, Senior Lieutenant Valentin Radyush. The gunner, Warrant Officer Dmitry Soldatenko. And the driver is Corporal Pavel Filipovich. That was Republic of Belarus. And now, on the opposite flank is the People's Republic of China, the tank color-coded blue. Tank commander, Sergeant Zhao Menze. Gunner, Senior Sergeant, Second Class, Kan Lianlian. And the driver is the Junior Sergeant, Gao Erzin. People's Republic of China, second crew. So, dear friends, everyone is in great mood, and we're expecting epic action today. This is your all-time tank biathlon host, Nikolai Fedorov, and co-hosting for the English-speaking audiences, Dmitry Kulinsky. The signal is given here at Alabina Army Proving Ground. And it's time to start your engines. The crews include, this race includes 3 Russian-produced T-72B3s featuring the teams of Russian Federation, Belarus, and Kyrgyzstan. The People's Republic of China is using the Chinese-produced Type 96B. For many years now, they're using their own equipment at this tank biathlon. Their tank is compatible in terms of technical specs to the Russian-made T-72B3s. And introducing the chief referee, Major General Kirill Kulakov. The chief referee is now listening to reports from all the coaches of all the crews taking part. After all the reports are received, the order forward is going to be given, and Kyrgyzstan is the first to take off. Dear friends, the second individual hits for the 4 first division teams is on. Kyrgyzstan is into the restricted maneuvering section. They have to pass this, they have to dance their tank around the obstacles without scuffing the poles, unless they need to score some penalty time. Every pole is going to result in a penalty pit stop. The second lot of penalties are the penalty laps, 500 meters each, which are assigned for missing the 5 mission targets. Certainly, we're all here expecting some thrilling fires, some precise shooting. This is the stuff why we're here for. The tank biathlon is one of the most, one of the biggest spectator army games. Back in 2013, at the initiative of the Minister of Defense, Russian Federation, the hero of Russia, Army General Sergei Shoigu, at Alabina Army Proving Ground, conducted the tank biathlon for the first time, later giving birth to Army International Games. In the first hits back in 2013, only 4 countries featured: Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus and Armenia. This year we see the clash of 21 countries from all around the world. Dear friends, certainly an unforgettable, unique spectacle of military power. And now, the first fire mission for Kyrgyzstan, certainly one of the brightest fire missions of this race. The 3 targets are raised simultaneously, representing enemy tanks. Missing any one of these targets will result in 2 penalty laps per target. That's a change this year. Last year we only used to have 1 penalty lap per target missed. However, since these targets, tank targets, are considered to be critical, we increased the importance of this fire mission, and the first shot is a hit for Kyrgyzstan. Great start for the second crew. First shot time, by the way, should not exceed 20 seconds. And the second shot looks like it's missed. And the gunner is preparing for the third. In case the targets are missed, the first division teams are assigned additional ammunition. They need to load as many additional shells according to the number of targets missed. And in case they are not able to hit the targets with this additional ammo, then penalty laps are assigned. And it's a hit on the third target, 2 out of 3. Well done. And now time for loading this extra shell to re-engage this second target. The coaches are watching their judges. We can see the pressure, the excitement on their faces. Not just the coaches, certainly all the fans of all the teams are on their feet, supporting their servicemen. We're back to the replays. Certainly we'd like to know that Kyrgyzstan last year became the champion of the tank biathlon in the second division, securing their ticket into the first division, where we see them matched against the best world's tankers. In case the team takes the last position in the first division, it's going to be relegated to the second division for the next biathlon. Ammunition is loaded now and they're prepared to re-engage the target. One target is waiting quite lonely for the Kyrgyzstan gunner. Now let's wish him the best of luck the gunner for Republic of Kyrgyzstan, Janbulat Eraliyev, the junior sergeant, second-year champion of this tank biathlon. Last year, taking gold in the second division. We're holding our breath. All of the fans for Kyrgyzstan are now on the edge of their seats. And it's a shot. Alas, 2 penalty laps is assigned to Kyrgyzstan teams for missing one of the targets. And now Russian Federation, the second crew, is in the ground, all forward, and they're into the restricted maneuvering obstacle, just dancing, skirting these balls. This crew, Russian crew, is now in the top position with the best time of 20 minutes 12 seconds. The first crew represented the Eastern Military District. These are our tankers in the stands. Look at them supporting their teammates as Russia is now racing along this ground, going for the first fire mission, now stopping at the ammo loading bay. Certainly, friendship, cooperation, and mutual understanding reigns in this tank biathlon, enhancing and promoting brotherhood and spirit of friendship between all of the nations. This is a real tankers friendship. And now, I would like you to please note that according to the instructions of the Minister of Defense, Russian Federation, that the Russian team is constantly reshuffled yearly. There are no veterans here. These are all fresh crews. All Army games define the winners, which then enter as contestants into the Army games. Only the winners of the All-Army Tankers Championship feature in this tank biathlon. A truly legendary, unique event, unforgettable and unmatched. Now we are watching Danil Nikolaev, the cadet for Russian Federation, cadet from Kazan Tankers Academy, tracking for target. A delay is now reported. The technical commission is going to later look into the causes for this delay for Team Russia. In case this team is ruled through no crew's fault, then the time wasted for the technical delay is going to be subtracted. However, if this delay is through the crew's fault, the time remains same. These are the rules. Rules are the same for all of the teams. We've seen some races that did have technical delays awarded back to the teams. Certainly the umpires following every race carefully inspect the targets, take photographs to determine fire accuracy, as to leave no shadow of doubt. And only after the hearing of this commission we hear the final verdict and the final results. But as a rule, everything we see on screen stands. Now, wind direction today is a bit higher than on the previous days, up to 4 meters per second. Not serious wind, however, needs to be accounted for by the gunner in these fire missions. Kyrgyzstan, in the meanwhile, is progressing along the field, taking the obstacles one by one, almost into the second lap. 3 minutes, 55 seconds passed for Russian Federation. Certainly everyone is on edge. We're looking into the causes of this delay. However, information is lacking at this moment. Just look at the screen, at the replay now for Kyrgyzstan skidding across. Slightly losing control of this armored vehicle, certainly requiring more attention on behalf of the driver. Certainly they have to hurry, but please don't forget that safety is paramount. Some great work from the driver of Kyrgyzstan. Now in the second lap. 33 minutes 51 seconds was this time by first crew for Republic of Kyrgyzstan. Certainly a strong side, very well prepared, very focused, which is very important. Let me remind you, last year's goal in the second division was recorded by Kyrgyzstan. This year they're taking part in the first division, and after the show by the first crews, they are in 11th position overall for but the ratings include lines 15, positions 15 and 16 for Venezuela. And now this is the pit stop, penalty pit stop, observed by Kyrgyzstan team. The tank was slightly too far. They had to stop precisely at the penalty pit stop side. Look, we have a replacement. The tank is being replaced for Russian Federation, color-coded red. Apparently the technical delay was really due to a technical problem. Right now we are going to see the second crew for Russian Federation change their armored vehicles, and we'll later learn the decision of the technical commission, which is going to learn into the causes of this delay. This is going to be resolved after the race. An unexpected turn for our team. Evidently, certainly the team is going to need to catch up on time lost and find even more pressure on their shoulders to perform their best. Kyrgyzstan is continuing its pit stop, and we are watching the crews exchange their tanks. Crew 2 Russian Federation is taking the second vehicle. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen, and it's always unexpected, certainly. Now, all the best of luck. We're really hoping that no more technical difficulties will be faced by the crews and everything will work out. Reporting right now, the tank is reporting right now to the coaches. The tank commander, Lieutenant Marcel Akhtariev, is reporting ready to take the first fire mission. Ammunition loading. Once again, they'll need to reload this machine as well. These are standard main artillery shells, 125mm. Certainly we don't want any additional shots in case of misses. Certainly making all the fans anxious, but well, this is the tank biathlon, and certainly anything is possible here. We will later learn the reasons for this delay, for this technical problem, and we'll inform all the fans. Now, ammunition is loaded, reporting, ready to fire, and the 3 targets representing enemy tanks are out in ranges from 16 to 1800 meters. It's up to the gunner as to which target to engage first. 20 seconds for the first shot. Time is on, and first shot, and it's almost bullseye. Well done. Well done with the first shot. Now tracking for the second target. The gunner performing this fire for the Russian Federation is the cadet from Kazan Tankers Academy, Daniil Nikolaev, and he hits the second target. Holding our breath for the third. Poor visibility obstructing the target. It isn't clear whether the target is hit or missed. Unfortunately, it's under. The round fell short, is the report. 3 penalty laps for the Russian crew, 2 for missed target number 12, and 1 penalty lap for replacing the tank. According to the rules of tank biathlon, regardless of the reasons for the tank change, this always results in 1 penalty lap, putting more pressure on the shoulders of Russian Federation. And now the Belarus team is in the obstacle, going through restricted maneuvering. Tank commander, Senior Lieutenant Valentin Radish, is leading his crew along. Certainly also a very powerful team, practically every year taking part in the finals, except for last year. We had a very difficult semi-final where Belarus took 6th position. Well, certainly winning and losing both has to be taken in a spirit of good sportsmanship, as Belarus had demonstrated. They've done serious homework last year and they are performing well. Belarus first crew saw best time of 23 minutes 18 seconds in their first individual hits, and this is a replace for the Russian team first fire mission. 2 targets out of 3. A clear miss on the third, unfortunately. Well, certainly an anxious moment for everyone. Not just the fans, not just the supporters are on edge. There's a lot of pressure also resting on the shoulders of our tankers. Back to Belarus, finishing their ammunition load onto the first fire mission, as Kyrgyzstan is in 17 minutes 24 seconds elapsed in the race. Second lap almost done. Sorry, second lap almost started for Kyrgyzstan. 17:37 for Kyrgyzstan, recorded first lap time. Now over to Belarus, taking their fire point and first shot. They didn't wait very long for the first shot. Certainly the 20-second rule means you have to be pretty sharp on the main caliber. However, accuracy is also critical here. Second target, bullseye for Belarus. Now about to engage the third target. Sergei Mikhno, the gunner for Republic of Belarus, is a veteran since 2018. Now we see the gunner taking a bit more time, and Belarus is reporting a shot delay for some reason. Time was recorded and logged for Belarus for this technical delay, and Russia continues along the track. They're out of the fort, taking a quick path. Usually no first division teams have any serious problems with the obstacles. The first crews had already successfully demonstrated it a few days ago. Another sharp turn before the restricted maneuvering. perfectly handling the tank. Just look at the senior sergeant, Sergei Sinenko, the driver for Russian Federation. Amazing speed at this turn. Every tank is fitted with GPS trackers, which enable us, dear friends, to not only learn the location of each tank throughout the ground, but also to record real-time speeds. Belarus still out in the fire line, trying to independently remove the cause for this delay. Belarus reported independent removal of the technical delay and fire. Yes, the third target is struck. Bingo for Belarus. 2 out of 3. Now Russia recording the first lap time of 15 minutes, slightly over 15 minutes. Nothing is lost yet, and certainly the race is not over. However, this is going to be a close call. Certainly the odds-on favorites in the race are Russia and Belarus. Let us wait and see the results of today's race, certainly providing some intrigue due to the technical delay. Now 2 targets in the replays are hit by Belarus, and additional ammunition was loaded by Belarus to re-engage the third missed target. Great visibility out here, however, the yellow color-coded targets are usually harder to hit on fine sunny days compared to the other colors, providing glare. And well done, bingo for Belarus. They're continuing on without any penalty laps. Today, here in the Russian Federation, look at this. Reversing slightly too far for Kyrgyzstan. The driver making a small mistake. Now out of trouble and back on the course. And Team China is now through the restricted maneuvering. This is the start of Crew 2. We're about to watch their first fire mission after loading the ammo. Well, speaking of the Chinese team, certainly traditionally a very strong performance. Strong tankers, well, acting like a well-oiled machine, absolutely single-minded, fine fire accuracy. Mistakes are possible like with everyone else. However, Team China for many years standing now has been one of the leaders of this tank biathlon and a draw card in the finals as well. Now we're eagerly expecting the final on the 27th of August. And by the way, today the chairman of military production sector for Republic of Belarus arrived at Alabina to watch his team, to support his team. And now back to People's Republic of China. 3 standard artillery shells, same caliber as the Russian main caliber, 125mm. By the way, please note that last year China took silver, 2020 silver, 2019 was not as successful, only taking the 6th position in the rankings. And 7 seconds for the first shot. It's a hit. Bravo for China. Now going for their second target. The Type 96B is the armored vehicle used by the team. Second shot, 1800 meters. Bingo. It's a hit for China. And now, third target. We are holding our breath. Same as all of the People's Republic of China fans and coaches, carefully watching their heroes. They're taking their time. Mistakes should be avoided at all cost. And the third target is also hit. Bravo! 3 out of 3 for China. Good work for the gunner. Senior Sergeant Second Class Kan Lian was at the main caliber cannon of the Chinese Type 96B. And now Marcel Akhtarif, Russian Federation, engaged the second target, representing low-flying enemy helicopter, and it's a hit. They can continue progress without recording any penalty laps. Missing these targets could result in 1 penalty lap, as opposed to 2 penalty laps for missing the tank indicated targets. Certainly the tank targets are the most critical for the main caliber fire mission, hence the difference in penalties, 2-1. Kyrgyzstan is also about to use his anti-aircraft Cord 12.7mm machine gun, having loaded the ammunition belt, including 15 rounds with 6 traces. As to best control fire accuracy. And now we have a technical report from the flagman that People's Republic of China made a mistake on overcoming the minefield obstacle, hitting the pole, imitating a mine. Hence, People's Republic of China is directed to a penalty pit stop. And now back to Kyrgyzstan, about to tackle the helicopter target. Opened fire. We see first volleys flying. Targets remains intact for Kyrgyzstan. Completely unloaded and secured. The tank is moving out of the fire line. No additional ammo is assigned here on this type of targets. Only the tank targets result in additional ammunition to re-engage. Certainly not always an easy fire mission on the machine gun. Although the takers practice year-round in their own timing grounds, in their own ranges, in their countries, certainly excitement, the pressure on the day sometimes prevents the crews from performing their best. Russia speeding across the long straight, flying over the hill. Up to 60 kilometers an hour was recorded in the long straight. No flying jumps, unfortunately, are allowed this year, as in the previous years we used to see lots of flying armor. However, due to safety reasons, this is best avoided this year. People's Republic of China is out of the anti-tank trench without scuffing any holes. Well done, white flags by the linemen indicate clean passage by China. Just look at the fans watching our tankers. Many fans, many supporters are enjoying this great outdoors on this beautiful day to support all of the teams taking place in this tank biathlon, and having a great time here at the cradle of the tank biathlon, Alabina Army Proving Ground. Russia just recorded their next lap time of 23:29, as in lap 3. Just over the treadway, and is about to face the next obstacle. The rake this year is replaced by the designated stop site. At the designated stop, the crew needs to dismount, pick up their machine gun for coaxial machine gun fire, and move on to the next third fire mission, tackling target number 9. representing the enemy AT unit with an RPG. And all the stands are screaming, Russia, Russia, Russia. Lots of emotions here in the stands, and certainly some serious support for the team, sending the warmth of their applause. The thunderclaps sound across the range. Certainly all the tankers can feel the emotions that they're giving the fans. Everyone, online and offline, YouTube audiences, please support our heroes. All of the teams in this first division race are certainly world's best tankers. Now we're watching the second crew perform. However, please note that the first crew recorded 2012 for best time. Last year's second crew recorded 19 minutes 34 seconds. However, we still had the rake obstacle, which made for less time compared to installing machine guns and designated pit stops this year. Preparing to engage the target. The tank commander for Belarus, and it's on target. Valentin Radyush was the tank commander performing this fire mission. The flare is burning on the target, indicating clean hits. The 23-year-old tank commander, first time on this tank biathlon. Now the tank is reversing out of the fire line and is going to continue into lap 3. Russia is now at 26:10, lap 3. 3 targets out of 5 with trying to be careful on the obstacles. Kyrgyzstan in the replays. Let's see the skid by the Kyrgyzstan team, almost doing a U-turn, a full 180. Sorry, a full 360 actually. Certainly this is going to take ballet, where this would be in order. And now Russian Federation is about to engage the third target, 700-meter range, target number 9, imitating AT RPG unit. We can see the tracers flying very close to the target, and finally it's hit. Well done, bingo, for Marcel Akhtarev, the tank commander, leading Screw 2. And Daniil Nikolaev is the gunner for 4th year cadet at Kazan Tankers Academy. Bravo, well done. Fine fire accuracy here on the remaining 2 targets. Nothing is stopping the Russian team now from reaching the finish, following just a few obstacles. It's down to the driver not to make any mistakes, which could result in priceless time being lost. And China, out in the screens now, is tackling target number 25, the low-flying enemy helicopter imitation. See rounds flying. Target remains standing for People's Republic of China. It's a miss. Reversing. Now 1 penalty left is assigned to Team China for missing this target. Certainly not an ordinary race, made even more extraordinary by the sudden, unexpected tank replacement for Russian Federation team. 8-minute 35-second delay was recorded for the team. Apparently there was a technical fault with the main caliber loading mechanism. The representatives of UVZ the manufacturer are going to look into the causes and eliminate the cause of this problem. Anything can happen. This is technical equipment, certainly no crew's fault. Now, Kyrgyzstan setting up their machine guns. Kyrgyzstan is in the third lap with 2 targets out of 5. 35 minutes into the race. They still yet have one fire mission to face. Belarus, designated pit stop. This is a penalty pit stop assigned for breaching the minefield obstacle, similar to Chinese team. Usually this wastes about 1 minute time. The tank has to be stopped at the designated point. The crew has to dismount, inspect the vehicle, then once again take their seats, report to the referees. Inspection is finished. Once again, exit the vehicle, and only then be able to continue. Just look, 73 kilometers an hour is the GPS recorded. 74 kilometers an hour by the Chinese team. 596 speed. Great speed, 74 kilometers per hour. The main caliber weapon is a 125mm smoothbore cannon, similar in characteristics to the Russian-produced T-72B3 main caliber. Now, the chief referee of the contest just confirmed that the technical delay of 8 minutes 35 seconds for the Russian team is going to be subtracted from the total time. And the Russian Federation finished with this time of 30:47 minus 8:35, making for best time of about 22 minutes. Well done for the second crew, certainly making us anxious. However, great work. We're certainly proud of you, as well as all of Russia. Guys, well done. Introducing the tank commander, Marcel Akhtareyev, the gunner, cadet, 4th year, Daniil Nikolaev, and the driver, Senior Sergeant Sergei Sinenko. Well, dear friends, that was certainly a memorable show for the second cruise. Military salutes are being exchanged in the ground. A victory lap by the Russian second crew. All of the fans, all of the supporters are supporting their servicemen. Everyone, almost everyone in the stands are on their feet. People's Republic of China going through the obstacles, trying to maintain high speeds. Now, what a crazy mix of motorsport and biathlon this amazing contest is. High speeds, adrenaline-fueled action, target practice, makes for a unique spectacle, unrepeated, unmatched. 84 kilometers an hour, by the way, dear friends. Let me remind you, was the speed record set at this track by the Russian Federation team in the previous years. However, we saw this year, just a few days ago, we saw speeds of up to 80 kilometers an hour, and today 74, 75 for China. Amazing motorsport event, certainly making all the racing fans happy. Designated pit stop for China. Formal leaders in this race, not accounting for subtracted technical delay for Russian Federation. Certainly no crew's fault resulted in this technical delay, and for this reason 8 minutes and 35 seconds is going to be subtracted from the total time for Russian Federation. And now Kyrgyzstan is about to engage the ATRPG target. Performing this fire mission for Kyrgyzstan is the junior Sergeant Janbulat Eraliyev. He's using the coaxial Kalashnikov tank machine gun, also using 15 rounds with 6 traces, usually quite a sufficient amount of ammo to hit on this target. So far, 2 out of 5 is Kyrgyzstan's fire accuracy. They need to quickly pick up. Yes, and it's a hit, bravo, well done Kyrgyzstan. 3 out of 5. Kyrgyzstan moves back out into the track without recording any penalty laps for targets missed. Please don't forget that Belarus technical delay was also logged recorded, and now the causes are being determined. We're also watching in the meanwhile the technical qualifications for combat criteria. This is another novelty introduction this year. On the days when crews are not taking part in the hits, they will be passing the technical qualification rounds with combat criteria such as replacing lost or detracked track or using logs to escape out of quagmires. Every team has to pass technical qualifications, and now Belarus, well done! Target is hit for Belarus, giving them top fire accuracy in this round of 5 out of 5. Dmitry Soldatenko was the gunner, third-time veteran of this tank biathlon. Great work, great fire accuracy, certainly well done for Belarus. Out in the third lap. Let me remind you once again, there was a technical delay logged over 1 minute logged for Team Belarus. It may yet be subtracted from the total time. This was 1 minute and 50 seconds. That was the clarification by the chief umpire. Now China past the hill, past the slope. Once again taking the next designated stop. About to load ammunition for the next lap and the next fire mission. Actually, they're in a firing line now, about to engage their remaining target. This target represents once again enemy ATR unit. Coaxial machine gun fire. 15 rounds, 6 traces, and first volleys, the very first volleys hit on this target. Well done for People's Republic of China, just shattering this target. Well done by Kan Lian, senior sergeant second class. By the way, China last year in the individual hits showed us 21 minutes 56 seconds best time. Quite an impressive time, probably unmatched today. It's going to take the Chinese team slightly longer than that to race to the finish. And now on screen supporting Team Russia and the teams of all the other countries in these hits. We have the Deputy Minister of Defense, Russian Federation, Hero of Russia, General Yunusbek Yevkurov, and the Army Ground Forces Commander, Major General Oleg Selikov. Certainly support from the leadership of the armed forces of the Russian Federation is important for these tankers. No doubt that our tankers are going to perform to their very best to make us proud. Belarus carefully maneuvering across, about to enter the next obstacle. 29.05, Belarus, factory. Top fire accuracy so far. And Kyrgyzstan, 44.43. Finish. Kyrgyzstan, well done. This was the performance of the second crew for Kyrgyzstan. If you recall, the first crew's time was 33.51. However, taking this crew took the second position in the team total tally. Let us reintroduce the team for Republic of Kyrgyzstan. The tank commander was Lieutenant Azaman Zhaldashbekov. The gunner was Junior Sergeant Janbulat Eraliyev and the Sergeant Aziz Gaporzhanov, recording best time of 29.28. 29.48. Now the technical commission has confirmed no fault of Belarus in the technical delay. 1 minute and 50 seconds was subtracted. Russian time is also corrected. 22 minutes, 12 seconds was the second crew time. And Republic of Belarus reintroducing the team at the finish line. Senior Lieutenant Valentin Radyush was the tank commander, gunner Dmitry Soldatenko, and the driver Pavel Filipovich. Well done. Thank you, Belarus. Thank you for a great show. A military salute here in the parade ground, doing a victory lap. China almost at the finish line. Well done. 24.48. Well, dear friends, this was the final time. Just look. Russia 22.12, China 24.48, Belarus 27.58, and Kyrgyzstan 44.43. Reintroducing the Chinese crew, tank commander Sergeant Zhao Menze, second class senior sergeant Ken Lian was the gunner, and the driver was junior sergeant Gao Erzin. The national colors of People's Republic of China are waving here on the parade ground at Alabina Army Proving Ground, same as all the other national flags of all the other teams. A great race, a fine race, certainly unforgettable spectacle. A big thank you to all the coaches that prepared this Division 1 teams to the highest level. Certainly a world-class show on behalf of all of these tankers. Now, tomorrow we're in for another treat for the second division race, featuring 8 countries. And the Chinese fans are still continuing to cheer their servicemen. Certainly, these tankers all stand united. This is one big family of this tank biathlon in the spirit of friendship. These are the total rankings for this race and the lap times. 77 kilometers an hour was the top speed recorded today. All of the teams were racing in this crazy motorsport event. Now, individual hits Division 1 rankings are on screen. The leadership of Russian Ministry of Defense also supports all of the teams, not just our crews. Today, we had the Deputy Minister of Defense, Russian Federation in the stands. Ground Forces Chief was also observing, certainly providing for a high-profile event. We need to now expect the third crew performance. This is going to take place on the 21st of August. Third crew for Russian Federation will clash with the same crews from Kyrgyzstan, Belarus and China. So we're anticipating the Sunday race, and according to the results of this individual heats, we're going to learn the winners. And now to the highlights. Kyrgyzstan, the 4th position, taking the field in a first show for the 1st division, having received their ticket after winning gold in the 2nd division last year. Certainly mistakes were made. However, fine target, fine fire accuracy was also observed. Great speeds. Belarus, congratulations. Very confident performance on behalf of Belarus. Short tactical delay during one of the 5 missions. However, technical commission defined no crew fault here. Time was corrected, placing Belarus in the 3rd position, leaving us no doubt that Belarus is a very well-prepared, strong side, confidently going for the semi-finals. The 3rd position in this adrenaline-fueled race belongs to Republic of Belarus. The 2nd position in this race belongs to People's Republic of China. Certainly we would like to note that by mission on targets number 12, only 10 seconds it took them to hit the first target. Very fast, very concentrated fire mission. 3 targets out of 3, leaving us no shadow of doubt that the team is in with a huge chance to enter the finals of the tank biathlon this year. 2nd position in this race. Now, over to the race winners, the undefeated, undisputed champions of this tank biathlon, Russian Federation. Well done. 5 fire accuracy. Although targets were missed, great time was still made. Unfortunately, the technical delay at the very start shook everyone up. However, the technical commission determined no crew fault, and the 8-minute 35-second time was subtracted from the best time, giving them the 1st position in this individual hits. A huge thank you to all of the fans, offline and online audiences, YouTube audiences. Take care of each other, love each other, and stay well. Your Ministry of Defense, Russian Federation, always next to you.